Good evening, everyone. Here's the day-end market roundup for the Colombo Stock Exchange on August 13, 2025, brought to you by CINFIN Securities. The all-share price index edged up to 19,975.50, gaining 2.71 points, a marginal increase of 0.01%. In contrast, the S&P SL20 closed softer at 5,815.64, down 10.92 points, or 0.19%. Market breadth was mixed. The total market capitalization stood at 7,025.05 billion rupees, with total turnover for the day of 4.47 billion rupees. Crossings accounted for 1.45 billion rupees of today's activity, led by the highest crossings in Digital Mobility Solutions Lanka and Singer, Sri Lanka. Domestic investors were the main drivers of market activity, with purchases totaling 3,902.96 million rupees, representing 87% of total buying. Foreign investors accounted for the remaining 566.51 million rupees or 13%. On the selling side, domestic investors recorded 4,401.30 million rupees in sales, making up a substantial 98% of total sales, while foreign sales amounted to just 68.17 million rupees, or 2%. Now let's turn to today's top gainers. Leading the winners was East West Properties, followed by Laxapana. Rounding out the list were Vitalenka, non-voting, Namunicula Plantations, and HNB Finance, non-voting. These stocks delivered the strongest gains on the Colombo Bourse today. Conversely, here are today's top losers. Topping the decliners was Commercial Development Company, followed by 3 Acre Farms. Also among the biggest falls were TAL Lanka Hotels, Haley's Fiber, and Muller and Phipps. These stocks led the downward moves on the Colombo Bourse today. Now let's look at the top positive contributors to the ASPI for the day. Ceylon Tobacco Company led the way, providing the largest boost to the index. Dialog Axiata followed closely, supported by strong buying interest. Hatton National Bank also made a solid contribution to the day's gains. In addition, Digital Mobility Solutions Lanka added notable upward momentum, while Chevron Lubricants Lanka rounded off the list with steady gains. Finally, let's take a look at the top negative contributors to the all-share price index for the day. Sampath Bank led the downward moves, followed by Central Finance Company. Haley's and Commercial Bank of Ceylon also subtracted notable points from the index, while John Keel's Holdings rounded off the list of key decliners. That's it for today's market wrap. Thank you for joining CINFIN Securities.